I hope you are well. I hope you are prospering. I had a coaching call last night. And, when I'm coaching clients, it also just makes me more aware of my thoughts and what I'm thinking. So, uh, when it comes to your relationship, sometimes the way that you feel about your partner can be because of the way that you're actually viewing them. And that is causing you to show up a certain way and causing tension in the home. So, just yesterday, right after my coaching call, washed my hair, went to bed. I woke up, I looked at the camera, and my son, I looked at the monitor, and his blanket had came off of him. He was wrapped up in a blanket, and it came off. And my husband has been telling me certain ways on how I should wrap him so the blanket doesn't come off. So I jumped up, I ran to go get him, and I didn't want him to see that the blanket came off because I knew he was going to have something to say to me. And so while I'm sitting down feeding him at 3:30 in the morning, I had this thought. I said, okay, I didn't want him to criticize me. And then I said, is criticizing the right word that you want to use? Right? How does that thought make you feel? And I thought, when I think my husband is criticizing me, now I'm on the defense. Now I'm not in the best of moods, right? So I had to say, okay, what is a better thought that I can think? What's a better word? Let me try on a different word and see how it feels. Just like we try on clothes to see how it fits, we need to also be trying on words and beliefs and seeing how they feel for us because they are affecting our life. So I said, okay, my husband's not criticizing me. My husband is making suggestions. How does that feel for me? Okay, that feels better. He's making suggestions. Okay, my husband is sharing wisdom with me. Okay, my husband is sharing wisdom. I like that too. My husband is trying to make my life easier by sharing wisdom. Ooh, he's trying to help. He's trying to make my life easier. Even me just saying that, my body is more calm. But when I said my husband is criticizing me, I'm like, I feel the tenseness inside of my body. So we have to get used to just feeling how we feel when we're saying certain things, when we're thinking certain things, because words have power, they have energy, they have vibrations. So we really have to start paying attention. So once I had that thought, that my husband is just trying to help, he is sharing wisdom with me, and he's just trying to make my life easier. That felt way better, and now I'm able to, just feel differently towards my husband even, right? Because, there's certain words, like if you're talking to your spouse and you're using the words like you always, or you every time, or you never, those words cause people to get in the offense, right? Now they're defensive. And they also, as you, the person saying those words, they cause you to limit your options and only see the people. You're not seeing the things that they're actually doing because you're using the words always, never. And now that's limiting